Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to All Things React. I'm your host, Chris. We're gonna react to a Fresh and Fit. I'm sorry, my brain. I just got off work a little bit ago. Abba and Preach video. It's called "We Broke Fresh and Fit Again." I haven't had a chance to watch this video. I think I watched a little clip of it, but you know, Abba and Preach, man, they be trolling the dog shit out of Fresh and Fit. Let's see what it's about.
You made 30 plus videos talking. Actually, it's 44 video. Actually, it's now up to 72. Yeah, then we're gonna keep going.
That's a lot of videos. That's a lot of videos on That's a lot of videos on Fresh and Fit. They trolling the shit out of them, y'all.
Number 73 right here.
Need to box me. No, mother. Preach can't fight all your battles. And we'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. We lied to you guys. That was never a fucking lie.
Myron is being upset, so that he decided to open up a video on us.
Look at Miron showing up in our live stream chats, huh? Yapping away. You mad? You mad?
Yeah, that was corny. That's corny. Hey, don't I look like DC Cormier?
What is that, AI? Let's go back 10 seconds.
Hey, don't I look like DC?
What is that? Yeah, it's a looks. What is that? AI created?
Hey, don't I look like DC Cormier? Don't I look like the DC like
I like this little headscarf or head cover that Priest is wearing. That's cool.
So I always like it because, you know, Myron gets very upset and very heated every time, and then I have a good laugh. So why don't we play the video of Myron?
Myron does. Myron is the one who's giving them their content. He gets so pissed off. I hardly hear that much from Fresh. But Myron Fit? I think he's fit, right? Yeah. I hardly hear anything from Fresh. But Myron, man, he be getting real heated. Real heated.
Look at the painting behind me. The real painting is supposed to be a lady. That's a white dude. What kind of AI are you using?
So guys, I got a third monitor to my right. So
That is true. It's a black woman too, but
I was trying to figure out if I wanted to keep it on or keep it off. I'm gonna keep it on though.
Yes. He said, I don't care, even in my jokes, get them white. He put a white dude instead of a black. This is not going to help him out on this video. Oh my God. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. Great.
Let's go ahead and start this timeline right from
Oh
the
shit,
beginning.
my bad, y'all. Hold on.
To 2021. April 26, 2021.
Whoa.
What did I just do?
That's not the start of this.
Oh,
time.
yeah,
That's not
my
where it
bad.
started.
I clicked on the third
We
monitor.
don't really talk about this much because it's just like, it's kind of boring to get into details. But since you brought up the timeline, I always like to do this. So before we even met these guys, a lot of you guys don't know this, and we didn't include this narrative. So before I ever met this guy, before we ever went on his podcast, a month before, he decided to get on a podcast and be a little spicy. And I'll explain why, because I'm going to, for the first time, do a little bit of behind the scenes, okay? But here it is. I'm gonna pull it up on screen.
I'm gonna take a bit from everybody, and I was like kind of like taking notes in my head.
All right, so you can see right there, it says March 7th, 2021. We didn't go on the podcast, or me specifically, until the next month afterwards, okay? And you guys can hear what he said for himself.
This is what I think. They ain't in it like we are. You know what I'm saying? They took what they needed, got the clout, got the girls. Now, you know what? I can start to observe some of these blue pill ideals that I used to have. Anybody that has common sense understands that the RP
shit,
and
I just
everything
opened
like
the
that,
screen
alpha, beta, all these. They're
on one of my
placeholder
monitors,
terms.
and
Explain
man, it came
things.
out.
Doesn't necessarily
It's
mean,
really bright.
Oh, you're watching the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill, purple pill. No, you idiot.
Let's
like,
close
stop
that for now,
being
right?
stupid. It's simply an analogy to help people understand the differences between the truth, the lies, etc.
So to be clear, right now he's talking about me specifically, but it's fine.
He was in the middle of his RP awakening, but he didn't fully take it in, and he doesn't understand. If this guy was to meet a bad chick, he will still get taken to the cleaners. As much as he wants to go to the prenup, all of this stuff, he ain't ready.
I want y'all to pay attention to how he acted when I asked him about the comments he had made before I ever
My
came
bad,
on the podcast.
y'all.
Again, I never
Just got a
spoke to
lot
this guy.
going on
He was
right now.
talking spicy. saying I'd get fucking
A lot of
taken
shit
over by a
going on.
girl, that, you know, he called me an idiot, stupid, oh, you guys are married, and then he played some little song. It's fine, I don't mind.
I am struggle streaming like a motherfucker right now. Okay.
You were kind of blooped up, right?
I don't remember. What show was this one?
This was on, this was
Rolo Donovan. We were all together in Rich Hart's live. They did a video about basically the red pit.
Shout out to Fresh. Myron's trying to escape accountability and any kind of what show was this on? Nigga, you said that shit like a month ago. Shut the fuck up. But Fresh couldn't escape. I remember when you was talking shit about him. He threw some right under the bus.
We've got so many streams, bro. I'm trying to like remember which one.
I remember it correct.
Oh man, you got
I remember.
Imagine.
It was.
Can you imagine trying to get out of something?
He threw him under the bus. He was driving.
Yes.
Making coconuts from Barbados.
Can you imagine trying to get out of something and one of your friends is like, no, I remember exactly. Like, no, Nick, shut up.
And also, you guys might not remember this era. This is the era where Miron was accepting his balding nature.
Bro, what is going
He just
on?
looked different. Now he's got the Indian hairline. He pushed the shit far forward, and you guys might not recognize this person, but that is indeed Amru Futter.
I'm trying to remember. I would say,
Yeah, you definitely know that he had hair work done in his hair, had hair extensions or hair plugs or whatever it is he had done, because his hair was thinning. He was definitely going bald, which is absolutely, if you can afford to do something about it, absolutely do something about it. If you don't have to go bald, why go bald? You know what I mean? If you can afford to not go bald, why would you? Sorry about this, y'all. I'm trying to get my camera work right. Why would you go bald if you can afford not to go bald?
They're all laughing at him. Look at this dude. And this is what I mean. A lot of content creators do this, right? They'll talk spicy before you know each other. And then when you even ask them about it, they're like, I have amnesia. I don't care. But just stand on what the fuck you say. And this guy was just such a coward about it. It made me
If you're going to say it, stand on
He
it.
said,
For sure.
I was gonna get taken to the cleaners if I met a baddie.
well, here's the thing. So you can only go off. You can only assume. That's what human nature is, right?
I'm so funny, buddy.
God damn. Yo, I'm having serious trouble today. My fucking mic is all over the place. My screens are all over the place.
He's actually quite the big
I'm
when it comes to things like this.
Look, I'm struggle streaming every time I'm on here. God damn, man.
It was just a funny moment.
People, I'm getting phone calls and shit when I'm on here.
No. How come you haven't awakened yet?
I like sleeping, nigga.
April 26, 2021, as you guys know, Alba came down to Miami and did a podcast with us, and Preach called in back from Canada. You guys can go and watch the interview. I can link it below if you guys want. But yeah, Preach was basically being a little bitch throughout the entire interview, acting as if he doesn't want to be there or whatever.
And we all know that he don't want no smoke from Preach. I don't know why he acts like this. We all know that he don't want any smoke from Preach. Preach was ready to fight him. He don't want that smoke from him.
I didn't know who these guys were. I had no clue who they were. Abba introduced them to me. And we're gonna do a podcast. This and that doesn't tell much. They asked me a question, so I'm like, all right, let me take in consideration what is going on, and let me formulate what I have to say.
Wait,
so,
are you talking about the thing with the?
Yes.
Hold on, no. You know what? Why don't I pull up?
There's some people that don't know how to have conversation with people they're attracted to. They freeze up and you're just like,
I'm probably edit this up, guys, because it's actually kind of a long video. So I'm gonna probably edit this up a little bit. I'm gonna do my best anyway.
yeah, they don't know how to act.
But I don't feel like we're gonna need
What's
everything.
going on with these masks?
No, shit. Hey, we got 4,900. I can't see.
What was this? I didn't see this. What was going on with this situation? I need to go find this video and watch it.
You ninja watchers. I was looking at the YouTube numbers.
sending you guys. Don't like the video. You fucking fuckers. This shit pissing me off. You gotta make threats right now. Right now. Like the video. Send to the channel. Send to Ivan Freaks. Yeah. And right now, guys. Do it right now. If not, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now.
No, don't do it. We have guests in the house. We have guests in the house.
Yo, we gotta make threats. What are we gonna do to them? Guys, they don't want to do anything. Right now, you're gonna do my feet and you're gonna smell them.
No.
You got guests right now. Don't do it.
This was this had to be in a shit show. Like, cause what is even going on?
Right now.
We got about 2.7K likes.
Oh, no. Right now, this sucks. I don't like the goddamn video right now.
You're out of their mind.
What were you thinking when you saw it?
I'm the guest on your show. You ask me a question. I take the time to answer your question, even though if I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm like, all right, let me give this a try. You interrupt me for what?
Advantage.
Like, it's long.
That shit's dope.
Date bio.
Hey man, listen.
That was wild.
It was going on and on and on. There was no point. I didn't understand what they were saying. What was this about? I tried to comprehend. And I'm trying to make eye contact with Abba. Like, dude, what is going on? And the only, oh man, it was crazy. It's like, what was that? They come back on screen and they start talking, and I'm like,
So we're not gonna talk about
wait,
this?
we're not gonna talk.
I like the video, please.
I'm a priest. Was that funny or was that crazy?
No, it was good.
When the priest was the
I didn't know I was.
maybe this is a thing that I'm not aware of.
Wow, you should have rehearsed that thing.
You're being nice.
I was trying to be nice.
You were trying to be
I
nice.
was trying to be nice. Cause you know.
But you know what? Being nice is fucking feminine, and that's why you gay.
God.
One of the debates that we had was about paying for box, right? Our position was we don't think guys should be paying for box because you're not going to get genuine burning desire. Their position was, hey, pay for box.
Look, if you got it, why not? And let's be honest, dude. He's saying this stuff, but when you date a particular type of girl, when you're a millionaire, or not even a millionaire, when you're six figures, like $300,000-$400,000 a year, and you're looking to date a particular type of girl, you are paying for it. Let's keep it real, because most of those girls are hovering around because they want what you can provide for them, and you are paying for their time. You're paying for their time and their comfort and their body. You think most of the times, she might like you, but a lot of times if you go broke, guess what? She gonna go out the door. Don't think for 1 second that those types of females are sticking around just because they like you so much. Let's keep it real. When these guys, when you travel out abroad too, looking for females, you paying for it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you want a particular type of woman, a particular caliber of woman, and you can afford to pay her bills. I know a guy that's paying for a girl that I used to work with. He's paying for her a condo for her, and in return he has access to her anytime he wants. He has stipulation and rules that basically, when I need you, when I'm in town, when I need you, you there. When I need you to come here, you come. When we're going out, when I want to go out, you there. He's paying for that her time. In return, she doesn't have to have a job, because when he's around, he needs her on his time, not on her own time. Let's keep it pushing.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
No, that's not what our position was. And even him, I'm going to play the clip of what we actually said.
I know some girls who work in escort, and they tell me like they got regular dudes, very respectful. They follow the same protocol, and for them, it's just a good way to get their rocks off because they're into weird stuff, or maybe they're just like, man, I ain't got time. I work too much. I'm in town for a weekend. You ready? Cool. Let's go. Let's do this, and it's simple. So
exactly, that's exactly what I was just saying. Some of these guys aren't looking for anything serious. And to me, to be completely honest, it's extremely selfish for you to think that a girl, you should just give her body to you anytime you want it. Especially a female that's got a job and all this stuff. If she got a job and she's working, she's trying to pay her own bills. Of course she can't be on your time. She's gonna have to work. So if you want her on your time at around brunch, but she's got to work from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., she's got to work. Simple as that. There's some guys when they want you, and if they can afford it, they'll take care of everything as long as you got to be on. If you're this type of female, these women know that they're on this guy's time. And if he's got enough money and he's paying enough, all she needs is one. There's a couple of girls that has more than one dude that's doing this for him. But if you paying enough, they will be at your beck and call if you got the money.
It was simple. The reason why some people might be inclined to go to sex workers and why it might be good for them, I gave 2 reasons. One of them, if you have like a weird kink, maybe you're just one of those people who needs somebody who's a professional.
Absolutely.
Be able to go to a regular person with their weird kinks. And the second example I gave.
Some guys don't want to take the time. They don't have time to. They're not interested in going on multiple dates to try and get it. Some guys want to take you out to lunch, take you out to dinner to a nice place, and then get what they need to get from you, and go on about the business. Or you might be a favorite, so maybe every time they come into town, they give you a call or they book you. And you come on, do your thing. Y'all go out for a while, do a little thing, do a little out on the town thing, and you go back and you do what you got to do.
Travel, and sometimes when you travel in the city, they don't have time to go dating apps and do all this stuff, so they might just hire someone. So when people go to Vegas, that's why they get an escort, for example. That's why I say another shout out to me. I had a decent role, right?
It makes sense. It really does.
That outfit was crazy.
If I come to town on business and I'm only here for 3 days, I don't have time to take you out on 3 dates before I can get some. Especially if I'm paying expensive places.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, see, 100%. And that's why they say you're gay. You need to stop being nice and complimentary, bro.
Fuck you, nigga.
Much better.
Okay.
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, if we get demonetized, you know why. My fault. My bad. That's how you do it, Miron. When you get demonetized, you just say it was my fault.
That's not the way to go.
Respect. We had a good discussion on it. Buried the hatchet on some things that we didn't agree with, and it was pretty much done. And then on top of that, it was such a good discussion that I actually came back and did the after-hour show later on that night.
This nigga lies like he breathes. I didn't come back and do the second show. I went in for the first show, and they're like, by the way, we're going to start the second show in 30 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'm already here. But I was already on the fence a little bit.
Oh, in the meantime, you sent me a text. Help me. You really did. Thanks. I was like, because I was like, how's the show? Because I was really off of it, and I was like, so I was.
That's like, hilarious.
I'm like, I'm here. You're over there.
And I need you guys to go back to 2021. At the time, I wasn't really familiar with these guys that deeply. I didn't know how weird they were. Okay, so I stayed for the after hour show. And if you watch me on the after hour show, I was weirded out throughout the whole show. They did a bunch of stuff beforehand and during the show that I didn't like. One thing I asked them is don't bring a bunch of 19-year-olds to the fucking show in the panel, because I'm not interested in talking with 19-year-olds about dating and marriage. Like, that's what
he should have known better, though.
Sure enough,
they were absolutely gonna do that.
Just to make sure the panel wasn't exclusively white. And what did they do? It was like entirely white passing people. So, yeah, it's fine. It wasn't like a big thing for me. But then throughout the whole thing, just the arguments that they were having and the kicking people out, when you're really there and you're watching, it's like, this is so unnecessary. I was able to have calm discussions with everybody. These guys were very antagonistic. and unproductive. So by the halfway point, I was
Myron
like,
is
over it.
very
After they
antagonistic.
were After out, I'm like, nigga, I'm out. I called somebody and I was out of that bitch. And I did go back since then. So that's a more accurate description, but it's okay.
But
They come out with a video called Fresh and Fit Are Capping Hard. We debated on legalizing selling poom poom. Now, I thought this was weird because in my eyes, I was like, wait, you were just here 4 months ago. We already had a discussion on this. Why would you put a video out saying that we're liars? You know, we lay into them, right? We start roasting them. I start making fun of Abba and Preach. I start making fun of Preach, his fat wife or his fat girlfriend, whatever it was. We say some shit like we're going to send him back to a boat, send him back to Haiti in a boat, whatever. We're just fucking around, right? Talking shit. Because these guys are supposed to be comedians. These guys are supposed to be funny and have a sense of humor. And we're like, yo, you know what? We'll challenge y'all on boxing match, right? I box Abba, Fresh boxes Preach. So they drop a video the next day, and it's
We all remember that. And he did not want the smoke from Preach. Preach was willing to fight him. Preach said he will fight him. But Myron knew that would have been a mistake.
August 17, 2021 called. They talked about his wife, asked him to box, so Preach accepted.
I see the video and I'm like, oh, bet. He calls me and he's like, you want to film? I'm like, yeah. So Abba doesn't know at all what I was about to. I didn't even know what I was about to say.
If you watch that video, actually, you can see me start chuckling because I'm realizing what he's saying.
Like, what? And mind you, I'm giving you a behind the scenes. Is I get to his place.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what he did. Because I was sitting editing, and this guy opens the door to my room. He doesn't take off his backpack. I think you had some on your back, right?
I was on my motorcycle, so I had my backpack, yeah.
So this guy comes up, and he's just...
In 2014, I was the epitome of health. And then everything crashed down. Everyone...
And I'm facing...
What?
And he's just hovering.
And he turns around, he's like, nigga, you good?
And then he looks at me and goes like this. He goes,
Yeah.
What the? Bruh, I would feel uneasy if a man was just hovering over me, and I look up and ask him if he's good, and he's just, yeah.
Listen, I didn't even know what I was about to say, and he starts speaking the whole video. I don't say squat. And the problem in this, I'm going to tell you what the problem is that I believe that we're from a different generation, a generation that when you used to talk like that person is going to pull up. And I was like, yo, my parents, I'm supposed to go see my parents in the States, so I'm supposed to go, so let's go. I was like, yeah, I'm going to take both of y'all. I'm going to take
He didn't want it. Myron didn't want it.
the other bitch.
Myron did not want that smoke, that Haitian smoke from Preach. He didn't want it.
Twin sisters. That's what happened.
you know what?
I didn't even know.
But this is how you know Preach is just aura farming. Because, like, the line isn't good, but because he said it, it's fire. And it's stuck ever since.
And what's funny to me is that I already accepted
Skip
it.
ahead a little bit, y'all.
We made a mistake, okay? It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife live on air.
And at this point, guys, we're done with it. As you guys know,
I remember that. I remember when that first happened.
because they realized
And he did apologize for doing that.
before we showed up. Honestly, you guys can see if you look at their social blade stats, they're getting like maybe 10K. They have like 1.3 million. These guys were fucking dead in the
Here's the thing. If you're saying they were dead in the water before you came along and they started beefing with you, what does that say? That shows that a bunch of people is willing to get on board to roast you.
Until we started making fun of them, and so we got into this.
Now he's claiming that it's because they started making fun of Aber and Preach. That's why Aber and Preach got so popular.
We'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. It was Abba that ran away from the boxing match. It wasn't Preach, it wasn't me, and it wasn't Fred.
The AI picture.
What did they do to Walter? Why does Walter have?
What did they do to him? Back it up. Don't bring him back. What did it to him? You know damn well that tweet.
Come on now. What are we doing? Look at this. Come on now.
You don't look like that.
Do you think he put in the prompt, "Whiten my skin, please"?
He's definitely lighter.
Yo, we're talking shit about his wife and his country. Bro, number one, that wasn't his wife. Dumbass Preach goes on the sauce cast, and this is what he says.
Instead of going after what we said about their takes, they went personal. That was August or something like that. That was like
Way later.
They found a picture of someone, and I'm going cheek to cheeks with that person, right? We're cheeks to cheeks, and we're blowing a kiss. And they took that picture and they said, "That's his wife."
This is dumb.
It's not my wife.
No, got you fucking liar. So let's get this straight. You guys go ahead and orchestrate an entire fucking...
What's crazy what if that was his wife? Who cares? His wife, she was a pretty woman. She's a little on the chubby side, but who cares? This man has got a loyal wife. He's been with for a long time. Whether that's her or not, there's speculation at this point. But look at this man. He's running around. He's already proven to be an absolute simp. The one woman that we know of for sure that he had on here that he was with didn't even want him to touch her. She ended up with a construction worker. Much happier woman. She's much happier now.
beef of us insulting your wife and your country. You run with it for views and clout, and you guys try to make the situation look a lot worse than it really was.
We orchestrated
and kept up with the lie for a year plus after the fact to go ahead.
They orchestrated it, but you brought it. You're the one who brought it up. You're the one who said something about his wife. You're the one who said that lady was even his wife. How did they orchestrate something that you brought up, that you started talking about first?
You try to paint us as assholes for making fun of your fat wife.
You know, I feel like, remember that guy who was like manipulation?
Manipulation.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
You know what I mean?
Manipulation.
What happened was, you called your wife a bunch of names.
Yeah.
And then in the future stream, then just threw a picture up and said, that's the
Yeah,
person.
they were all boys being boys.
But he just spoke about your wife without anything. So that's why, I don't know why he's pretending like
Exactly, but that's what he's starting to spin the narrative and saying that we orchestrated that. We didn't tell you, hey, by the way, okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna insult my wife, and we're gonna. But it's not what happened. You willy-nilly decided to do that.
Yep.
You decided to go personal.
Yep.
That was you, and it came to me after that. Some people reported that, by the way, they used the picture, and I went to look and I saw that they sent me a clip of what.
Clip of a woman that's not even his wife. A picture of a woman that's not even a wife. So you're coming at a lady that has nothing to do with this.
Happened and who you saying? You want to know?
For the record, even if it was his wife, she still has nothing to do with this.
I haven't seen none of that.
You want to know how this is not true? It's very easy. You never heard us ever claim that they posted a picture of this.
No, never did.
We never claimed that, not a single time, because that's not our claim. Now, we both know the individual that they posted the picture of.
Yeah, and started doing
it annoyed us a lot because it sent unnecessary harassment to somebody who has nothing to do with anything. So these guys doxed this person for no reason. Didn't know who she was. A bunch of people sent her a lot of hate and hateful comments. So imagine you're just existing, and all of a sudden you get a brigade of people. I don't know if you thought this, but I thought this. It would feel really weird if they're like, "Oh, this is his wife. Look how ugly she is," and then you come out afterwards and be like, "Oh my God, that's not my wife." Like, why would you disown the person that you know?
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys realize how many people have contacted me about Miron in his childhood.
Yes.
Friends sent me high school pictures of his family, a whole bunch of. I've never posted anything because at the end of the day, no matter how rich this guy might be, no matter how much.
Because let's be clear, ABBA's a class act. Miron, not so much.
Upset with his parents for allowing this person to exist, right? I would never think of ever posting anything about them.
I've always thought it was strange that they never talk about their personal lives, they never talk about what they do. But then again, when you're someone like Abba, who's getting pegged while you're on all fours, you probably don't want to share too much because it's probably embarrassing. Because at the end of the day, he's a sodomite, and he's never going to be able to live that shit down.
I always love when he says this.
Yes.
Because they keep playing this clip of me where I talk about the fact that I had a girl eat my ass. And they're like, nigga, you're gay. And I'm like, okay. I guess me doing sexual stuff with a woman is gay. Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever you say.
Well, it is.
I'm super gay for ladies.
It is.
Whatever.
It is. What's not gay is having a whole ass girlfriend, not sleeping with her. That's not gay. That's not gay. What?
You know I'll demolish you. You know I'll f*** you up. You know it. I'll make you the fucking sodomite that you really are. You complete.
How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna wait? No, pause. No, let's take a little moment to dissect that. I will make you the sodomite that you really are. So
Let's think about it. Let's think.
So that means that what, you're gonna sodomize him? One, that makes you gay and also a sodomite. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can hear my cat in the living room.
In which you write your own story instead of following a laid-out path. Explore a vast open world. Everything you do has an impact on Albion's player-driven economy. Every piece of equipment is crafted by players from resources gathered by players.
I think he was trying to pull
The Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I think you watched too many clips and you
Yeah,
thought
Mike Tyson. I'll fuck you till you.
But we've all seen you shadow box.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. One second. I gotta bring that right there.
I've seen these pictures several times. They've posted these a few times.
From behind.
Let me smell you, brother. My question is, where's his other hand? Okay, carry on. Okay, it's cool.
Preach is out of control.
It's cool. It's fine. It's okay.
Here we go.
My bad.
Cuddling good. That's not gay. I've been to a lot of concerts. I ain't never been by one of my homies like, yo. Because like,
Hey.
no, because he's like in the ear and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he up in there. That's crazy, right?
Calm down, Diddy.
I looked at those pictures.
And this, keep in mind, this is the same guy in several photos.
Yo, shout out to Tree of Logic. But I wanted to be open-minded. I haven't. Doesn't this look like a fucking Levi's commercial? Does this not look like an ad for jeans somehow? I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally never been sitting in like a booth and laid back into another man's lap. And while he... Nah, I'm sorry. Listen. You can call me gay all you want for what I do with women. Sure, I don't care.
It's a bit suspect, yeah. For sure.
Like, it just doesn't bother me. And if you think I'm gay, great. I had no plans of fucking you anyway, so what you think about my sexuality? Chef's kiss.
Their channel went up, and we can show you guys the Social Blade stats if you guys want to see. When this beef started, I showed you guys the numbers. They were getting 10K followers.
I mean, thanks for the memories.
We needed him to grow.
I mean,
but if you
so?
look at the own evidence that he posted, this guy's maybe I don't. Shut up. At least he posted the real thing. You can just see that we're growing the whole time. And we keep growing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit falling asleep. I'm kind of
That
tired.
in January, before that, and then we just kept climbing afterwards. Did that initial part of the beef give us a spike? Sure. Another vacation. You know what? Why did he include that clip?
I know, man. That's such an L.
Hey, that's crazy. This man's stalking my Instagram for those. What did I say here? I didn't move an inch. Fuck all that meat. Halfway price. You think I made 70+ videos on those Fresh and Fit suckers just to get sucked out of my Fresh and Fit money? My mama need a third condo. Facts. Facts. I might actually get her a fourth condo.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna end it there. This beef with Fresh and Fit has been going for a while now. It's been going for quite a while now. But Fresh and Fit started the actual beef. Aber and Preach was simply telling the truth. And Fresh and Fit didn't like it. Until next time, y'all. I'm gonna take a nap before we go trick-or-treating tonight. Good times. Y'all be blessed if you go out. Halloween night, be careful. There's some craziness going on. If you're especially if you're in a large city, be safe, be careful. Have a good one.